Good evening. Welcome back to Crochet with Lulu. How is everyone doing this weekend? What have you been up to this weekend? What are you working on this weekend? This is Bigsby. For those of you that don't know, we have 4 Bostons and 1 Lab Mix, and they are all riots. I mentioned the other day WrestleMania 40-11 and a half and 4-6. There's something absurd, I'm sure. I have had a good weekend. It's been nice weather here. We're having cooler temperatures. We are definitely having the fall. We went from 0 to nothing. I mean, literally in Middle Tennessee, we often laugh, and you know the drill. You can wear your flip-flops, rain jacket, monsoon, and snow skis all in the same day sometimes. Wanted to show you a couple of things I made. First of all, yesterday was the craft fair. I don't think I'll ever again, as of right now, I don't plan on ever doing any more craft fairs. The last 2 we've had here in our little town. Our town is so small, people don't buy local, and that's sad. There were beautiful, beautiful things there. There were woodworking, quilts, all kinds of crafts. Beautiful, beautiful things. And what sold was, there was a produce place. They have tomatoes, squash, cucumbers, pumpkins. They have all kinds of things, canned green beans, all kinds of things that you would need, you know, for your kitchen, for your tummy. I'm getting distracted. Bigsby kept popping his little head up. But that's what was really selling yesterday. And that's awesome. I'm so thankful. But the rest of the people, there were a few things going out, and there were such beautiful things. My friend she had put so many hours, hundreds of hours in her makes. She quilts. She made bookmarks. She made, I call them the groupie things, that with the back on it, where you can get your bottles and your jars and things like that open. Beautiful, beautiful. And she sold several of her things. None of her quilts sold, and she had the most reasonable prices I've ever seen on quilts. They were baby size quilts. They were beautiful. They were absolutely gorgeous. Didn't sell one of them. She sold, like I said, she sold bookmarks, the groupie things, some key rings, some magnets that she had made, and she had some little composition books that she had quilted covers for. She sold some of those. And she had the most beautiful checker set that I really coveted. I was coveting it. I couldn't afford it yesterday, but she had the most reasonable prices on her things. Beautiful. She's so talented. There were other people there that had beautiful, beautiful things, and they were just not selling. I saw some humongous of the little ghosts that we crochet. I don't think she sold any of them, and they were beautiful. They were huge. Mine were like this big, and hers were like this big. They were gorgeous. But it was just a slow day. But we had a spurt a couple of times where there were gobs of people coming in. But I figured as soon as the doors opened yesterday morning, they would be pushing and shoving, and they were not. It was terrible. And I thought, you know, this is a small town. This is a small town. So tomorrow is my son's girlfriend's little boy's birthday. Hers is in a couple of weeks. I've got to get her gift going. I'm not going to say what I've got in mind, but because she watches, she's watching. I love her. She's precious. But I made her little boy a seahorse. And if Bigsby will keep his little ears down so you can see him, he's so cute. I think he's just so cute. And I used a variegated yarn. Of course, I always like to be a little different. And he likes different things like that. And I made him, now this was the Darling Maple Designs crochet tutorial. Very, very nice tutorial. And then I made him, first of all, I made him the turtle. This is by Rhonda Butler. And you know I love Rhonda Butler's tutorials. Now there's some parts that's not correct. As we all know, I do that because sometimes I don't follow instructions well. That's a me thing. That's a me thing. But I just think he turned out so cute. So I've got him these two to go in a little bag for him. I thought I'm going to work on some hair scrunchies maybe tonight. I may wait and do that tomorrow. I'm worn out tonight. I've got him here, two more laying right up against me, and then one way over there and one over there. So I'm pretty tuckered out tonight. I asked you this earlier, what's everybody been working on? And what are you doing? What are your Christmas items that you're going to make? Please give me ideas and hints. I've got a couple of things in mind for my son and his girlfriend that I know that I want to make them. And then her mother likes the little crocheted food things. So I'm still working. I've got her pizza that I've got to get back in on, her pizza slice. I'd made her the ice cream cone a couple of weeks ago, and I've got to finish the pizza slice. And then there's several little things I'd like to make for her for Christmas. And I thought if I can find a basket, I think I've got some baskets probably in my storage camper trailer. I'm trying to think. I'm sure I've got something that I can put them in that will look cute to just hand those to her for Christmas. Christmas is slim pickings this year because I have yet to find work from home job. So it's been one of those things where I've already warned people, you're getting homemade gifts, beanies, ear warmers, things like that. And I've got a bunch of my little bag charms left over that I'll be handing out. So I didn't sell the first thing yesterday. And I had very, very reasonable prices, like a beanie, $8. An ear warmer, I think I had $8 on it. And it's that real wide ear warmer. I mean, it's almost like a messy bun hat. None of my bag charms sold. None of my chapstick holders sold. Nothing. I didn't sell anything. I didn't take a whole lot. Last year I went hog wild, and I think I made 20 or 30 beanies that I took and some Christmas ornaments. This year I had mostly little things. I had several beanies and the ear warmers, but the rest of it was just the chapstick holders, the spinner ornaments for the tree, the snowflakes. So a girl came in that I've known for many, many, many years. I gave her a beanie and some things. And I thought, you know, I don't want to take all this stuff back home, but I ended up bringing quite a bit back. So that's what everybody will get for Christmas. But I'm so proud of my little things that I made. Now, I don't know that I'll ever make any more of them. I may, but I've gotten those two under my I've done these things belt. I really, I'm saying a lot, and I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I have really, really wrecked my noggin trying to decide gifts for Christmas because not everybody enjoys beanies. See, I would love a homemade beanie. If somebody made me a homemade beanie, I'd be so excited. Or ear warmers or a scarf, anything like that. But that's not everybody's cup of tea. So I'm trying to hint what people will like and what they would enjoy. Now I've made myself several beanies, And those please me. Those really please me because I can keep warm. Excuse me, my allergies are terrible today. I stay so cold all the time. And yesterday I froze all day. I was so cold last night when I come home, and the house was so good and warm, and I was freezing, and I had tummy issues. Oh, my word. I think just the nervousness of the unknown, like, are we going to be busy all day? Are we going to sell anything? I had all these bags. I was ready. I was ready to sell. I was ready to sell. So if I ever do another craft fair, I will go to one of the larger towns. I just will not. I have no desire to do the little hometown thing anymore. And I love my hometown. I've been here all my life. But we just did not. It just did not go well yesterday. And the one we were in last year, they were buying certain things, and that was it. But that's really all I have tonight. I'm going to get off from here and leave you alone and catch me back next time with more Lulu and friends. Bye-bye.